Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, students, staff, community. My name is Wayne Beavis, and I have the honor of being the principal at Lindblom Math and Science Academy. Welcome to the 100th anniversary of Lindblom High School. We are happy that you're able to join us virtually for the 12th graduating class of Lindblom Math and Science Academy. Now we will have senior Emilio Pacheco sing the national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Hello, my name is Cristina Salgado. On behalf of my classmates, I would like to welcome you to the virtual graduation for Lindblom's class of 2020. We are thankful to be celebrating our commencement as part of the centennial class of Lindblom High School. Hola, mi nombre es Cristina Salgado. En nombre de mis compañeros de clase, me gustaría darles la bienvenida a la graduación virtual para Lindblom's clase del 2020. Estamos agradecidos de estar celebrando nuestro comienzo como parte de la clase del centenario de Lindblom.
Good afternoon, class of 2020, friends, parents, and our Lindblom family. For those who don't know me, my name is Karen Fitzpatrick Carpenter, and I am currently the assistant principal of Lindblom Math and Science Academy. I am also a proud alum of Lindblom Tech. Yes, we've been in existence for over 100 years, and we are proudly celebrating our centennial. But it is important to note that even though this is Lindblom Math and Science Academy, we've also been known as Lindblom Technical High School and Lindblom College Prep. But class of 2020 and our students and our family know that we will always be Lindblom. While this is a bittersweet moment that we have to celebrate you virtually, we want to extend our congratulations. We're happy that we have this platform, that we're able to celebrate your flight from the Lindblom Eagle Nest. As we all know, this has been a very challenging year, and that's an understatement. Since the beginning in 2019, when we started off with such high hopes, those hopes have not been totally dashed. You have risen to the occasion, you've been out there on the front lines, and we are so proud of you and all that you've accomplished. We know now, and I am happy to say, that you have expanded your wings and are now ready to soar. At this time, we will now have a few of our graduates extend greetings on behalf of your class. This year we had 6 seniors, 6, that have earned straight A's, whether they started with us in 7th grade, 8th grade, or 9th grade. Those students are Ahmad Allen, Periqua Duarte, Sanaya Drake, Jasmine Green, Christina Salgado, and Elena White. Swoop, swoop, and to all of you for all of your work. Right now, we are going to continue our program with remarks from our class president, Dalen Davis, our valedictorian, Ahmad Allen, and later in the program you will hear special alumni remarks from Cheryl Burton, as well as our choir, band, and our principal. Congratulations again, class of 2020. We love you.
大家好 ，Lindblom 中学老鹰的朋友和家人们，我叫戴琳。作为2020届的学生会主席，我欢迎您参加 Lindblom 中学第100届的毕业典礼。Hello, Lindblom Eagles, friends, and family. I am Daylin Davis, and as the 2020 class president, I would like to personally welcome you to the graduation ceremony of Lindblom's 100th class. Trying to write this speech was hard, not only because speech writing in and of itself is hard, but because for once in my life, I am at a loss for words. As I'm sure many of you may know, or will be told, I never run out of things to say. For many of us, we got to grow up together and see each other develop into young adults over these past 6 years. For others, we were lucky enough to meet here at such a pivotal point in our lives. The 2020 class was born in the aftermath of 9/11. We watched our loved ones be affected by the economic recession of 2008, and we entered high school during a moment of political turmoil. Our freshman year, when we first started school, we were in a state of anxiety about the unknowns that we would face over the course of the next 4 years. It seems we have come full circle as we enter into the next chapter of our lives that is completely uncharted. Our senior year, we did not have the homecoming we dreamed of. We saw international politics skyrocket as the doomsday clock moved to 100 seconds before midnight. We were challenged to spend our last month together remotely as we continue to survive through the COVID-19 pandemic. And we are still fighting against the institutions that cause racialized atrocities that plague our communities on the quotidian. Despite how scary this transition may be, I would like to remind you that when we entered high school, we were bright-eyed and bushy-tailed, determined to accomplish something great at Lindblom, whether that be to make honor roll, or to become a star athlete, to start clubs that would foster community, or to be actors of social and political change. Whether you have decided to serve in our armed forces, enter into a level of post-secondary education, travel the world, or find stability in this forever changing world, you are capable of accomplishing everything that you set out for. We stood on the front lines with our teachers for quality education that we should have been guaranteed in the first place. We engaged in complex town halls about what it takes for the United States to truly form a more perfect union. Despite the struggles with remote learning, we are all still here in our caps and gowns because we were committed to waking up and opening Google Classroom at 8 a.m. to be the next epidemiologists, physicians, economists, educators, reporters, politicians, and other essential workers to make sure that the position our class is in never happens to another one. We are beacons of hope in a world that still remains divided by ableist discourse, classism, imperialism, sexism, and racism. We seek to dismantle and reform these systems. If we are not ready to take the world by storm, then I don't know who is. I would like to conclude the speech by thanking my parents for supporting me in all my endeavors, from taking me to debate tournaments at 6 a.m. to picking me up at 11 p.m., working to make sure that I had the best educational opportunities that one could offer their child. I would next like to thank my elementary teacher, Ms. Baker, for being the foundation I needed to develop my love for literacy, to learn to smile every day, no matter the circumstances, and for helping me find my lifelong friend, who would not only be with me through middle school, but to also graduate from the same high school as me. The next thank yous go to Lindblom's administrative staff for always being open to ideas I had in order to better opportunities for our class and Lindblom as a whole. I would also like to take this time to thank all the Lindblom teachers and staff who have helped give me an outstanding education in the classroom and out. I would like to especially thank Ms. Fitz, our class sponsors, Ms. Otta and Ms. Davis, my Vice President, Kara Williams, and the 2020 class board for putting in long hours with me to plan events, fundraisers, and other things for our class. Without them, nothing I have done as president would be possible. I would like to recognize Ms. Campbell, Lindblom's debate coach, who worked relentlessly to make sure our team got to each tournament amongst other things, and allowed me as the captain to work on innovative new ways to improve our team's performance. And Ms. Moreno, who, although this is only her first year with our team, has had a large impact on my debate career and was always working to help get me to nationals. Lastly, I would like to thank the class of 2020. Although I have learned a lot from the people named above, from you all I have learned the most. You all have taught me to make every moment count, and that good things in life don't come easy. You get in what you put out. Congratulations, class of 2020. We did it. Now I have the distinct honor of introducing one of Lindblom's distinguished alumni, Miss Cheryl Burden. She is a Chicago native and 13-time Emmy Award-winning anchor reporter who currently anchors 2 of the #1 rated newscasts in Chicago. Miss Burden anchors the ABC 7 Eyewitness News at 5 p.m. and in June 2018 was promoted from contributing anchor to anchor of the station's 10 p.m. newscast. In 2019, Miss Burden's stellar career was recognized with a Chicago Journalists Association 2019 Lifetime Achievement Award. Thank you.
Hey everybody, it's me, Cheryl Burton from ABC 7 News. Happy graduation to everybody. I am here to announce the first recipient and the winner of the Cheryl Burton Scholarship at Lindblom Math and Science Academy, my alma mater. I graduated in 1980. This is my yearbook. I had perfect attendance for 4 years. Go Eagles! So I want to send abundant congratulations, many blessings, and a whole lot of love to Jewel Baker. Yay! Congratulations to you. Jewel, you are making history as the first recipient of this prestigious scholarship. So I want to honor you and celebrate you with a check for $10,000 in your pursuit as you study film and television with a minor in photography at Columbia College. And they say that a jewel is a precious stone, a valued person, and a fine example. That would be you. That totally describes you to a T, Miss Baker. I am so excited for you, and I cannot wait to see how you change the world and you create and influence the next generation of filmmakers. You've worked so hard. You've followed your passion. You've been so dedicated and committed, and now you are reaping all of the rewards. And I want you to remember that the only difference between you and anybody else in the same room should be excellence. In fact, I cannot wait to the night at the Academy Awards when the announcer says, in the category of film and directing, the Oscar goes to Jewel Baker from Lindblom Math and Science Academy. Perhaps you will be able to find a role for me in one of your Oscar-winning movies. Of course, now all of your dreams are coming true. It is for real. And Jewel, it is your time. So reach for the moon, Jewel, because if you don't make it, you'll be amongst the stars, and that is not a bad place to be. And remember, Jewel, as you rise, always lift others. As you climb the ladder of success, give back, share, and always have compassion for other people. Now, I cannot wait to see your next, and remember to always throw kindness around like it's confetti. Woohoo! Congratulations, Jewel. I'm so proud and excited for you, and I cannot wait till we celebrate together. In the meantime, virtual hugs, lots of love, congratulations, and many blessings. I'm so proud of you.
Hello, parents, students, administration, and staff of the Lindblom community. I am Ahmad Allen, and I'm the valedictorian of the graduating class of 2020. 5 years ago, I stepped into Lindblom for the very first time, and I was scared to death. Having just completed 7th grade through homeschooling, I had fears about my inability to keep up with the rigorous academics, insecurities about my abilities to make new friends, and feelings of hesitation about the new levels of responsibility I would have to undergo. I didn't know if Lindblom was going to be the right fit for me, and I came in feeling like I had no idea what I was doing. 5 years later, I now know that Lindblom is one of the best things that has ever happened to me. Looking back now, all the unsureness almost seems comical. It feels like I was destined to be here and I just didn't know it yet. These past few years, I've had experiences that have shaped the person that I am today. I've learned so much from so many people, both teachers and students. And I've made a ton of friends who I would gladly go to the moon and back for. I'm so pleased and so grateful to be able to call this place my home. And although there have still been times when I felt like I had no idea what I was doing, I could always find comfort in the fact that not only did Lindblom help me develop tools to persevere and problem solve, but it has also given me an amazing support system to fall back on for all the times when I don't have all the answers, which is a lot. It's funny looking back because nostalgia has a crazy way of adorning memories and pushing all the happy moments to the forefront. It almost makes you completely forget about all the bad times. Just almost though. High school, as I'm sure a lot of us know, it's not that easy. There are numerous academic and social obstacle courses to navigate, and because of that, I would like to give a very special thank you to the Lindblom teachers and staff who have helped throughout this process. You all are truly amazing, and I'm so extremely grateful for all you've done for us. We are so lucky to have had teachers so deeply dedicated to not only just educating us, but also actually caring about and getting to know us. Only at Lindblom will teachers happy dance with you in the halls or make jokes with you at lunchtime or listen to you rant about your non-existent love life. Thank you, Miss Nemo. I can only hope to have relationships with my professor in college half as good as the relationships that I've cultivated with the staff here at Lindblom. I want to thank all the security team for making sure that we stay safe in this space and for always laughing and goofing around with us too. And I want to thank the amazing counseling department that has somehow always found the energy to listen to endless student complaints. You guys have helped us a lot, especially during senior year. And lastly, I would like to give a special thank you to all the families who have supported their students through it all. We are where we are because of you guys' love. My family has been extremely influential in my success, and it's for them that I always keep pushing. Thank you to my brother, who is and will always be my best friend. Thank you to my grandma, who has never hesitated to advocate on my behalf. I love you, Grandma. And to my mom, I love you more than anything. Thank you for always being my cheerleader, my dance partner, my biggest motivation, and the only person to laugh at my horribly corny jokes. I could have never done this without you. I love you, Mom. As we prepare to leave the nest and embark on our individual journeys, whatever they may be, it's important that we find ways to utilize the things we've learned in this space. Our global community is hurting right now, in more ways than one. And it's not fair, but we've inherited a broken system, and we have an obligation to try and help fix it. In the midst of a global pandemic, America has once again shown us that the racialized terror upon which this country was built is not a thing of the past. Violence and rioting have been condemned by the media, but we as a nation are in no place to judge human beings who have been forced to act out of desperation. The black community has been subjugated by a society that continuously refuses to listen to them. If we wish to stop the riots, we must each actively work to dismantle the systems of oppression that have fostered them. Healthcare, education, housing, these are all systems in America riddled with inequity. This country has time and time again persecuted on the basis of people's race, culture, gender, sexuality, class, and it has to stop. Now more than ever, this world needs young minds. We need to be educating ourselves. We need to be organizing and mobilizing to build a better and more inclusive tomorrow. As cliche as it sounds, we're in this together. We have to be in this together. At times, the sheer number of issues within our society can be discouraging. What we need to realize now is that we're a lot more capable than we may think. If you see something wrong, get up and do something about it. In the age of technology, social media can be an amazing tool for organizing, but it can also be a crutch. Retweeting won't end racism. and activism cannot stop at hashtags. We need to hold ourselves to a higher standard because, like it or not, the world is really counting on us right now. It has really been a pleasure spending these last few years with you guys. Through the good and the bad, we are all equals. We're all family. I love you guys, and I cannot wait to get out there and change the world with you. Swoop, swoop.
How do you say goodbye? How do you sum up the Lindblom experience in a song? How do we say goodbye to a senior year cut short? Today we are singing the song Half Acre, originally recorded by the band Hymn and given a 2019 arrangement by Gregory Good. The song talks about home, the good and the bad. No matter where we go in the future, we will always carry our home with us, and we find joy and light in that memory. As we leave Lindblom for lives in college and jobs in a time of great uncertainty, we know that we always get to carry our time together at Lindblom, whether it be in choir, drama, sports, or just being with each other. It has shaped and will continue to shape us going forward. Here's our graduation song, Half Acre. Think of every town you lived in, every room you laid your head, and what is it that you remember? Do you carry every silence with you? Every hour your heart was broken. Every night of fear and darkness lay down with A man is walking on the highway. A woman stares out at the sea. And light is only now just breaking. So we carry every sadness with us. Every hour our hearts were broken. Every night of fear and darkness lay down with But I am holding half an acre, torn from the map of Michigan. I am carrying this map of paper that can crack the darkest of Wyoming. Every burden taken from me, every night my heart unfolds.
Good afternoon once again, Eagles, family, staff, students, and loved ones. We are here today to virtually celebrate our Eagles, our seniors, as they graduate from Lindblom Math and Science Academy, and they leave the nest to begin the next phase of life. Eagles, you'll be attending many great institutions across the country as you pursue your passions and join the ranks of a century-strong community of Lindblom alumni. The class of 2020 is a class of firsts. You're Lindblom's first graduating class of our second century. You are the first graduating class to pilot and to learn in a new educational approach of remote learning. You are the first class to graduate virtually. You are our first class that will have many of you beginning your college careers remotely. With so many firsts, you are also a class of hope. You have shown that no matter what the world throws at you, that you have fulfilled Lindblom's mission to ensure that you are the compassionate leaders who understand, engage, and impact the world. Each of you has demonstrated that no matter the learning format, that you have the perseverance, the stamina, and belief in yourself, and that you are going to master the skills necessary to become successful and lead the world of tomorrow. As a class, you're involved in leading so many activities, it's impossible to acknowledge or even highlight a fraction of your contributions to the Lindblom community during your time here. As Eagles, you demonstrated your athletic leadership and excellence by always medaling at the state level for Special Olympics basketball. You've led the state consistently qualifying for track and field. The class of 2020 has 3 Eagles who will be competing at the collegiate level on the basketball court. And I'm positive that the class of 2020 would have had multiple championships amongst its undefeated spring season. The class of 2020 has taken Lindblom's debate to new heights, with Daylin earning the Chicago Debate League Debater of the Year, as she and Catherine were both co-captains who competed at the national level, while supporting and mentoring younger Eagles and debaters so they could soar to new heights in future years. In the arts, you've created and performed concerts and galleries that make us question our humanity and our society. You've helped us always to think of the world in new ways. It's this expression of arts that moves us all, and is the reason so many of you qualified for this city gallery. You've designed and built and taken apart to start all over again electric eco robots that will one day replace all of us in the workplace. Your creativity and collaboration will allow you to compete and be nationally ranked. Jordan, Guillermo, Sabrina, and Ariel led these efforts, but most importantly, showed compassionate leadership through mentoring and guiding younger Eagles, as well as organizing and running parts fabrication to support the robotics community across Chicagoland. As engineers, you've engaged with alumni from the National Society of Black Engineers, Junior, or NSBE Junior. Talia's leadership ensured that all Eagles could bridge these generational bridges so that our current Eagles would have more opportunities to prepare them to lead and build the world of tomorrow. As a class, you resurrected the Lindblom Fashion Show. This tradition had a decades-long history that you, as Eagles, had the vision to organize, plan, implement, and create a wonderful experience for all involved, including the attendees. You have made the world better through travel abroad programs such as Global Glimpse and CIEE. These examples are a brief and incomplete list of many of the ways that the class of 2020 has shown its leadership and impact on Lindblom and the world. As Eagles, as citizens, as people, you've raised your voices to demand a more just and equitable world through political activism, with many of you participating in protests ranging from immigration, climate change, and to ensure proper funding for Lindblom and students across the city. This past fall, Noah raised his voice to ask Mayor Lightfoot how she would ensure that her administration in Chicago would better support youth across the city. In the last few weeks, numerous Eagles of the class of 2020 have actively raised your voice to demand justice and systematic change to ensure that George Floyd was the last person who died as a result of systematic racism, and to demand new, equitable, and just society be created. You have made clear that Black lives matter. and we all must challenge ourselves daily to be the change that is needed to ensure that it takes place. These examples of your class's accomplishments and activism illustrate how many of you have discovered your passions as a result of your experiences at Lindblom. During the past 4 years, now, as we look forward and you begin your transition to the next stage of life, many of you are taking different paths. And those paths reflect your family, your community, and your passions. Those paths will challenge you and push you, and expose you to opportunities you have not even yet thought of. It is important that you take advantage of those various opportunities so you can reaffirm your own passions, your own beliefs, and your own goals. When you are walking across campus and you see an injustice, a student activity, or meeting, make sure you get involved. Address the injustice. Expose yourself to new opportunities. Your educational path should always challenge you to reevaluate your goals and passions. When I left high school, I knew that I wanted to be a teacher. However, I questioned my educational passion in college and considered pursuing business. After struggling in my accounting course because I didn't find it interesting, I realized that business was not for me. So instead, I married a business major and was able to confidently say that educating students and youth was my passion and my calling. It's important to experiment, to try new things. As you're trying those new things, it's important that part of your development and engagement in those interests know that it helps you be a better person, a better student, and it helps you stand out amongst your peers. Experience and opportunity opens doors. But it's not just what you do in the future, it's who you already are. Lindblom and your families have prepared you to be ready to make a positive impact on the world. With your passion and talents, you can begin impacting your campus and your city today. It's your choice how you make that impact, and no choice is wrong as long as you are pursuing your passions and pursuing justice and equity. You may pursue arts, athletics, business, education, STEM, liberal arts, or you may need to take a break and explore yourself. Regardless, if you don't have the passion and love of what you're pursuing, you won't be able to be the truly compassionate leader who understands, engages, and impacts the world. Take time to be open-minded to new passions. It's important you know who you are and what your passions are. Then soar as an eagle and swoop in on every opportunity that supports your passion. As a class of first, you are also a class of hope. You've already demonstrated your flexibility and ability to be successful no matter the circumstances. The world has changed quickly and experienced great pain in the past few months. The world that emerges after this will be different. It is up to each of you to define what the new normal will be. Please ensure that it's defined as a more equitable world. As compassionate leaders, you will find the solutions and ensure that the future is bright and full of opportunity for all. I know that each of us will be better because of the class of 2020's compassion and ability to positively impact the world. As a graduate of Lindblom and the Nest today, remember, every member of the Lindblom community cares for you. We want you to succeed, and we are always here to help. You are a reflection of Lindblom's second century, and you are joining the first century community and network of thousands and thousands of Lindblom alums spread across the world who always help a fellow eagle soar. Congratulations to the class of 2020, a class so nice you say it twice. You are our hope, and I couldn't be prouder and have more hope as a result of Lindblom's first class of the second century. Swoop, swoop.
Good afternoon again. I come with a few introductory remarks about our graduates. Before we award the diplomas, we would like to recognize those students who are members of the National Honor Society here at Lindblom. This is offered to students who have been selected by a committee for their outstanding achievement in leadership, academics, and service. They are recognized in their program and denoted, as well as wearing white stoles. At this point, we would like to recognize other graduates as well who have outstanding achievement in various areas of study. They have been selected by our departments and will be recognized as follows. For the Spirit Award, Jose Lozada and Aaliyah Brown. World Language recognizes Sanaya Drake and Jace Guy. Social Science recognizes Ahmad Allen and Janisha Lee. PE Department recognizes Jakaya Amos and Tyshawn Lee. Science recognizes Jasmine Green and Armando Andrade. JROTC recognizes Trayvon Buchanan and Jewel Baker. Math Department recognizes Pariqua Duarte and Kayra Williams. Fine Arts recognizes Leah Khan and Galia Villanueva. Counseling recognizes Miriam Ajebe and Kamari Stenhouse. CTE Department recognizes Fausto Patina and Ariel Lopez. English recognizes Emmeline Jones and Mia Rover. Our LTA program recognizes Ariel Madrigal. Our AP Capstone, which is new this year, recognizes a scholar, Alicia Anchando. And last but not least is our Protect the Nest Award, which recognizes those students who value the Lindblom community and have done a magnanimous job of protecting the nest. Those students are Leah Khan and Hugh Maxey. It should be noted that during the school year, other awards are given to deserving seniors. I will refer especially to those awards and special recognitions for participation and outstanding achievement in co-curricular activities, such as our sports, and to those who merited letters and trophies for participation and outstanding achievement in interscholastic sports. Thank you, swoop swoop, to all of our outstanding graduates. Now we will have our counseling chair, Charles Clark, present the diplomas to the Lindblom graduating class of 2020.
Will the graduates please stand wherever you are? Principal Beavis, Assistant Principal Fitzpatrick Carpenter, Assistant Principal Easterly, Resident Principal Luke, on behalf of the Lindblom Math and Science Counseling Department, faculty, and staff, represent to you the candidates for a diploma from Lindblom Math and Science Academy High School. They have completed all the requirements for graduation prescribed by the Chicago Public Schools and the Illinois State Board of Education, and are entitled to receive a diploma from this institution. Graduates, please be seated. As we are dealing with issues and in a time of unrest, a lot of us are scared, a lot of us are nervous, a lot of us are concerned, a lot of us are angry. But because of the work that you all do, and because of your current activism and what you're going to do in the future, I personally also feel with hope. So thank you, 2020. I love you, I care about you, and I will always be here if you need me. Swoop, swoop.
Natalie Sarahi Acosta.
Camaralexi Adame.
Alexi A. Aiken. Miriam E. Ajebe. Asmahan Al-Halabi. Remilan J. Alexander. Ahmad Abiel Allen. Kevin D. Allen. Jakaya Lanice Amos. Alicia Ann Anchando. Armando Andrade Jr. Salvador J. Artiga. Adolfo Avila. Jewel Imani Baker, Alexis M. Barker, Ethan Alexander Barnes, My Joy Divine Bates, Quentin Jalen Berry, Kimani Nari Bishop, Paris J. Blackburn, Denver Elise Blaine, Jade Nadari Alice Blanchard, Daryl Bounds Jr., Michelle Ariel Boyd, Jordan Bracy, Jakaya McKaylin Bradley, Kaylin Savon Briggs, Aaliyah Katie Mae Brown, Rakaya Brown, Stanislaw Bria, Trayvon Martise Buchanan, Cameron X. Buford, Bezalel Burks, Jessica Ryan Burns, Christian Cabeda, Angel Roberto Castellanos, India A. Clancy, Stephen B. Clay, Kennedy J. Cole, Jalen D. Coleman, Jocelyn Contreras, Chelsea Autumn Cooper, Tamar A. Cosper, Julian R. Coward, Matthew Austin Crenshaw, Aaliyah A. Cruz, Michelle Crowley, Diamond Danae Daniels, Ariel A. Davenport, Chandler F. Davis, Dalen D. Davis, Aaliyah Anastasia Deans, Alea Linez DeSavio, Amy G. Diaz, Isabel Fabila Dizon, Sergio Dominguez, Sanaya Regina Drake, Kenneth Ray Drayden, Rakwa Duarte, Ayimide O. Dugbo, Kari A. Dunlap, Ariana Kamitha Eames, Ashanti Edmond, Sean C. Edwards, Jamie J. Eggerson, Jaden Michael Kyle Ellison, Jacqueline Sierra Evans, Shadia Ewing, Ayana D. Fairley, Ayima D. Fairley, Ayana Fields, Ryan Javon Fleming, Alexandria Flowers, Nyla Amanda Foster, Shelby Elise Foster, Kyle Fox, Jason Fulgencio, Deshaun Monte Gage, Anthony Noah Gant, Jesse Garcia, Stacia S. Gardner, Asisa Samaya Giwa, Gizi Gonzalez, Charlene P. Gorman III, Arbra E. Gray Jr., Brianna M. Gray, Antoinette Angel Green, Jasmine Marie Green, Kiara A. Green, Nia G. Grover, Nico Grimes Hill, Jace J. Guy, Jalen Christian Hall,
Brooklyn Simone Haley,
Monet Aaliyah Yef Harkins, Andre Demetrius Harris II, Ariana Ashanti Harvey, Shayla Delise Hawkins, Jordan Henderson, Journey Henderson, Kiara C. Herbert, Daniel Hernandez, Samantha Hernandez, Cyrus Herrera, Jasmine Herrera, Jose Eduardo Herrera Gonzalez, Asia L. Hicks, Kendall Nicole Hicks, Afia N. Heiner, Tyron C. Hollins, Kyla N. Holman, J.B. Holmes, Michaela Deanna Hauser,
Nashawn Housey,
Sabrina Hubbard, Jeremiah M. Hurt, Saeed Hussein, Adriana Ingram, Lauren Brianna Ivy, Jared Jackson, Micaiah Jackson, Storm G. Jackson, Irving Jimenez Morales, Kyle Johnson, Raven D. Johnson, Trinity Rael Johnson, Tashay Johnson Lewis, Angelica Michelle Jones, Emmeline Rhoda Smith Jones, Javante J. Jones, Taj Adar Judan, Shamar Anthony Kemp, Leah Noel Khan, Alfred J. King Jr., Keith Corelli, Alante Gwendolyn Kleiss, Shatara D. Knight, Skylar Nicole Law, Peter Lazaro, Jasmine Nicole Lee, Janisha Christine Lee, Tyshawn Lee, Arthur Lewis III, Crystal Simone Yvonne Lewis, Donovan Deshaun Lewis, Jory Lisa Lovin, Ariel Andrew Lopez, Jose Lazada, Yareli Luna, Manuel L. Macias, Ariana Maduro, Evelyn Magdaleno. Brian Gail Magos Huerta. Darius Deontay Maloney. Angel Martinez. Ernesto Martinez. Guillermo Martinez Jr. Sorali Martinez. Miriam Lizeth Martinez Torres. Beatrice Mata. Hugh Maxey. Brandon Anthony Mayo. Andrew Maza Raigos. Khalil McCarthy. Jada Antoinette McCorkle. Trinity A. McDonald. Kayla Gabrielle McGee. Matthew T. McGowan. Kayla Nicole McIlvain. Jeffrey McIntosh. Danielle McQueen. Matthew Medina. Jaden T. Merritt. Justin Middleton. Haley Mariah Minor. Michaela Manufu. Amaris A. Moody. Ashanti A. Moody. Dalen Avante Moore. Kamaria Morgan. Tia LaJoy Morgan. Juliana Elizabeth Munoz. Magali Moro. Derek X. Murphy. Taylor Simone Nash. Samuel Navarro. Caitlin Santavia Nealon. Ryan J. Norman. Ian Nunley. Marius Omri Owens. Emilio Andres Pacheco Contreras, Jonathan Padua,
Natalie Polaris,
Jeremiah Dean Parker, Fausto Patino, Micaiah Payton, Jayla Pearson, Kyra Nicole Jewel Peebles, Corey Rose Phillips, Ashley Ponce, James William Pruitt, Apollinar Quintanilla III, Kayla Rochelle Rainey, Malia Marie Resta, Jaquez L. Robinson, Fernando Roselle, Ajante Ross, Brielle Ross, Levante M. Rowan, Matthew Royster, Elena Lene Rucker,
Gabriela Ruiz Villamares,
Christina Salgado,
Andrea Angelica Sanchez,
Jason Sanchez, Christina Z. Sanders, Kayla Imani Sanders, Joshua M. Sanders Howard, Daquan Michael Scarelli, Olivia Catherine Sconyers, Kendall Aman Schofield, Zifa Cersei, Jordan Sherman Ratliff, Abrielle Simmons, Justin Sims, Nigeria L. Sladen Figures, Caleb Joseph Smith, Catherine Marie Smith, Jared Smith, Noah M. Smith, Tyler LaShawn Smith, Kyrie J. Standifer, Kamari LaShawn Stenhouse, Robert Stewart Jr., Christine A. Stoll, Isabel Swift, Sarah Elizabeth Tate, James Taylor, Amaria M. Thomas,
Jacoby A. Thomas,
Joshua Dylan Thomas, Kaya Thomas, Destiny Journey Thompson, Peyton Sanaa Tony, Gennaro Torres Diaz de Leon, Miles A. Twyman, Lanaya Tyler,
Jacoby Daniel Van,
Rebecca Vaughn, Juan Eduardo Vega, Galia Amaris Villanueva, Tyreek Pierre Walker, Michael Ira Wallace, Alyssa Jean-Marie Walton, Elijah Washington, Lori L. Watson,
Heaven Aaliyah West, Alana Linda Ann White,
Talia Rachel Elise Wiley, Alina J. Williams, Angel Williams, Kayla Alyssa Williams, Kayra Allison Williams, Dwayne Derek Antonio Williams, Kimberly Williams, Marshawn Williams Jr., Maya A. Williams, Taylor Christopher Williamson, Jerkeith J. Willis Jr., Deshaun Wills, J. S. Wilson, Tyrone Wilson, Zion Ezekiel Wilson Chambers, Kevin L. Wortham, Kofi Young, Andy K. Yu, Daniel Zacharias,
Jacqueline Samaran,
Class of 2020, we are so proud of your concept of perseverance in the face of insurmountable challenges. As your class sponsors, we have been blessed to watch you grow over these last 3 years.
We are truly going to miss all the love, laughter, and tears that we have shared, but we know that you will continue to soar as you leave the nest. We will always be here to cheer you on and support you, and #GetIt.
Graduates, please rise. As a symbol of marking your transition from high school to adulthood,
please move your tassel from the right to the left.
We belong together. know that I'm right. You'll always be in our hearts. You're always on our minds. Eagles will be forever. Spread our wings, now we fly. Walking in late to our class with Duncan in our hands. They ask us for a ride. We sneak out through the side. We pick up some fries and we come back for psych. Swoop to the left, then we swoop to the right. Swoop 3 times, now we are hype. Although we've come to the end of the road, still we can't let go. It's unnatural. You belong to us, we belong to you. You know Lindblom, we really love you. We hope you realize you've always been there before. The nest is for life. Lindblom is where we started, and we've grown before your eyes. Walking the hallways to class forever on our minds. The teachers, the staff, the counselors, and more. You've helped us this far, and you'll help us much more. This time instead, we thank you so much, and pray that you won't let us go. Although we've come to the end of the road, still we can't let go. It's unnatural. You belong to us, we belong to you.
are so happy that we were able to do this. And again, it is a bittersweet moment that we weren't able to do this in person, but Class of 2020, know that we love you, we care about you, and you are always welcome back in the nest. Swoop, swoop.